The 2014 Opel Astra OPC Extreme. Extreme seems to be the most appropriate adjective for describing the new 2014 Opel Astra OPC Extreme. Based on the euro-spec Astra OPC Cup, Opel has reworked this car with loads of carbon fiber bits to cut nearly 200 pounds from its curb weight, up the power output of the 2.0-litre i4 to over 300 horses, and thrown in a full roll cage for good measure. And that's only the start. The OPC Extreme is fully street legal, but is geared more for the track with its ultra-high-performance 245/35 R19 tires, six-piston Brembo front brakes and aggressive aero package. And although it doesn't help it go faster, the dark grey and silver paint scheme with yellow accents is one of this car's most eye-catching upgrades. Its all-aluminum engine displaces 2.0 liters, and comes fitted with a turbo, direct injection and variable valve timing. A 6-speed manual transmission sends power through a limited-slip differential and out to the front wheels. Although Opel hasn't released the official numbers yet, it says the engine is good for over 300 horsepower. A carbon fiber engine cover helps dress up the engine bay that itself is covered by a carbon fiber hood. Opel is set to officially debut the car at the 2014 Geneva Motor Show in early March and will be gauging public opinion on whether the hatchback should move into production. We figure the public outcry will be tremendous, so don't be surprised if, when Opel makes that move. Sadly, and like any Opels these days, the US won't be seeing any on this side of the pond. Click past the jump for all in known info on the Astra OPC Extreme. Exterior. Like we listed before the jump, the use of carbon fiber is rather extensive. Its use continues further onto the roof where the conventional steel roof panel was. Inside, the dashboard, center console, and instrument cluster remind everyone of Opel's GM roots. Swapped out, saving 14.8 pounds. The rear wind and the lower aero kit add-ons also benefit. The most surprising carbon fiber application, however, is the wheels, an application that's just now becoming an accepted replacement of alloy. An impressive 44 pounds is cut by making the switch to CF wheels, which not only helps with overall weight reduction, but more drastically reduces the amount of unsprung weight. Design-wise, the OPC Extreme is quite attractive, although it exudes a sort of boy racerish look. The rear diffuser sports quad exhaust pipes that hit at the power lurking under the hood, while the 9-spoke carbon fiber wheels sport one white painted spoke for an added effect. It reminds us of those Ken Block videos. Interior. The Astra OPC Extreme gets its power from an all-aluminum, 2.0-liter inline-4 making over 300 horsepower. Inside, the dashboard, center console, and instrument cluster remind everyone of Opel's GM roots. However, the Recaro racing seats and Schroth 6-point safety harness instantly spice up the interior for an amazingly sporty feel. The high pile quilting on the suede seats give a remarkably upscale feel to an otherwise average front cabin area. Behind those Recaros stands a partial roll cage with some beautifully welded corners. The rear seat is completely ditched in the interests of saving weight. Drivetrain. The Astra OPC Extreme gets its power from an all-aluminum, 2.0-liter inline-4 making over 300 horsepower. Opel hasn't released much more information about the specific engine outputs or power bands, but we know it features variable valve timing, direct injection, and a turbo. We also know it's constructed using many of the same race-bred parts and technologies used in the Astra OPC Cup car, so we know the engine will be capable of holding its own on the track. A 6-speed manual is the transmission of choice and it's connected to a limited-slip differential to help put power to the ground. We expect to hear the full rundown when the car goes on display at the 2014 Geneva Motor Show coming up on March 4 through 5. Prices. With Opel still undecided on whether or not it's even going to build the OPC Extreme, it's hard to know exactly what the car's price list would look like. Opel does say that if the public craves the car the way it projects, the OPC Extreme would enjoy a low-volume production run. Low volume generally means higher pricing, but we'll just have to wait for a solid answer. Competition. Volkswagen Golf R, With 290 horsepower under its hood and 280 pound-feet of twist ready to torture the tires, the new Golf R is the perfect car to rival the OPC Extreme, should it hit showroom floors. The Golf R features standard 4MOTIONAWD and a 6GOG gearbox. Optionally, buyers can switch to the DSG Trans for lightning-fast, clutch-free shifts. With the row-your-own gearbox installed, the Golf R hits 62 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds, while the DSG drops that to a scant 4.9 ticks. Conclusion. The Opel Astra OPC Extreme is a rather extreme machine, so it certainly lives up to its name. The added power from its 2.0-liter and weight-saving add-ons will help make this car the one to want for track days. Its extensive use of carbon fiber makes it a leader in the industry. Whether or not the car is moved into production, sadly, all depends on public excitement. Let's hope the folks at the Geneva Motor Show really give Opel a push in the right direction. Love it. Powerful engine, great looks inside and out, extensive use of carbon fiber. Leave it undetermined if Opel will actually build it. A little boy racers for some tastes. Extensive use of carbon fiber can get expensive.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.